What's up, guys? I am Jess Brohard, and I am here at the AORUS booth at PAX East 2020, and joining me is Van, who works for AORUS. He's going to take me through a little bit of a walkthrough of the awesome new gaming monitors that AORUS is offering. So first off, what do you do for AORUS?
So I am the marketing manager at AORUS, so I'm in charge of US and Canada marketing.
So what can you tell me about this first monitor that we see behind us?
So this very first monitor right behind us is called the FI27Q-P. This is a cool monitor because it's the current flagship AORUS monitor. It's the best of what we have to offer. So that means we have all the features in here, all of the specs that you need, such as a 1440p resolution. You also have a IPS display for great color accuracy. You also get 165 Hz refresh rate, which means super smooth motion. So it's kind of like it does everything very well.
So it sounds like it's a powerhouse, top-of-the-line monitor. Who is this monitor designed for?
So we designed this with two audiences in mind. The first category is the gamer, people who like to play, AAA titles. But because of the color accuracy, this monitor is also good for content creators, people who do video editing or streaming. They play games and they video edit on the side. This monitor can do both sides.
Awesome. Well, I think I've heard enough about this monitor. Why don't we move on to the next one? So now behind me we have not one but three monitors, and they're all curved because I hear that real monitors have curves. So what can you tell me about this monitor?
So these curvy monitors behind us, this is called the CV27F. 27 stands for 27 inches, F stands for Full HD, so they're 1080p monitors. But even though they're 1080p, they still provide a ton of great features for high-end gaming, such as that aggressive curvature. It has a 1500R curve, which means it kind of covers more of your periphery vision. So if you pair these with more monitors, again, you can kind of get that 180 surround view for very, very immersive gameplay, which we're kind of showing here with Red Dead Redemption 2.
What other types of games would you recommend, or what is the type of gamer that you would recommend this monitor for as opposed to the first one that we saw, the flagship monitor?
I'd say the games I'd recommend for this one are more immersive games with very beautiful open world environments, such as this game, or maybe Fallout, Skyrim with mods would look really good on this. So yeah, anything with a great environment that you want to see everything, I'd push you for multiple of the CV27F monitors.
Yeah, I like that. I like the way there are three of them, so you don't have to look at anything that isn't gameplay. Well, I really loved hearing about this monitor, but I think we have a couple more to hear about, so let's move on. So we've just arrived at another monitor that is also curved, just like the CV27F, and I believe you said this is the CV27Q, so what is the main difference? What does that Q versus F designation mean?
So yeah, the main difference is the Q in the name. Q stands for QHD, which is also known as 1440p. So this means you get a higher resolution for a sharper picture. So if you're looking for detail in your environment, such as Monster Hunter World right here, you can see like the texture and the outlines and all the different monsters that you're hunting. So means you get a sharper image, which means more immersive gameplay, and you kind of get to flex more graphical power.
Do they have the same amount of curvature, the Q and the F?
Correct. They both feature a 1500R curvature, so you still get that same aggressive curve for that peripheral wraparound feel.
Is there any reason, could we still have three of these set up just like we could with the F?
Correct, you could still have three of these, and I think that make for an ideal high-resolution combo. Three 1440p monitors put together, that would look super nice.
I think you're right. All right, well, thanks so much. But we have one more monitor to hear about, so let's move on. So we've arrived at our fourth and final stop on the AORUS World Tour of monitors. This one isn't quite as curvy as the others that we've seen, but what is the deal with this final monitor?
So this is a flat panel monitor. It's a little bit smaller than the ones we saw before, but it's still just as special because this is the KD25F. It's our 25-inch Full HD monitor, but it's designed specifically for esports because it has a 240 Hz refresh rate for that ultra smooth motion, but it also features a 0.5 millisecond response time. So you get that very fast input. And I believe this is one of the few 0.5 millisecond monitors on the market. So it's very high-end stuff.
So also you were telling me earlier about the response time on this monitor. I think you were saying that it's pretty ideal for FPS or other competitive titles. where you really have to, every second counts.
That's correct. So this monitor, we're really trying to gear it towards competitive gamers. So people who play games such as CSGO or Call of Duty, PUBG, Fortnite, people who want to take their game to the very best level, we've created this monitor for them because, again, it has that super fast, super responsive gameplay. So a monitor, it's not going to get in the way when you're trying to win a tournament championship.
All right, and I think you were also telling me that you're going to begin sponsoring some esports professionals, is that right?
That's actually correct. We've already sponsored some teams. We've given out a ton of these monitors, and so far, everyone has nothing but great things to say about it. I mean, all the players that we work with, they love this thing.
Well, I am myself an esports professional with room in my backpack if you'd like to sponsor me right here, right now.
You must have a really big backpack.
All right, well, that's about all we've got about these awesome 4 monitors, so be sure to keep an eye on AORUS' social media and website to find out more about these. Once again, this is Van. I'm Jess Brohard here at AORUS at PAX East 2020. See you guys.